Welcome back. It's your host GF, and we're on location at the Moose. It is March break. We got a new cameraman. He's very good. He's a very good musician. I'll leave it at that. He knows who he is. Okay, so the Leaf Weekly recap. I'm calling March. Spit out the gum here. Let's get serious. The Meaningless March. Why do I call it Meaningless March? I get it. For the guys like Lafferty and the new fucking guys, you need to play. You got to be a part of the team. It's Meaningless March because of games like tonight. I pushed it back to Monday because the Leafs play the Sabres. Do these games really matter? Are they teaching us anything other than the fact that Matt Murray ain't the guy? So, yeah, we had a nice comeback win against the Devils. Awesome. We should have mailed that one in. That's fine. Then, Matt Murray shits the bed again against Oilers. Big time game, measuring stick game, even though you're looking at two of the same teams. Even worse on their end, they have the best player in the world by far. And you could argue the number 2 or 3 player in the world in Leon, but when you don't have the goalie or the number 1 defenseman, you're not going to win. Shout out to them. They got Ekholm, they got Nurse, but I'm telling you, man, I've done the research on this. You don't win the Stanley Cup if you don't have a number 1 goalie or defenseman, at least the number 1 defenseman. Some goalies have won. Antti Niemi, 2010 Blackhawks. I can go on and on, but I'm trying to think of a couple other guys. Cameron, can you think of a team that they didn't have like the star goalie and they won the cup? Can you think of one? I am putting you on the spot, which is okay.
Would you say last year's Avalanche had a star goalie?
You're right, but they did have Cale Makar and an unworld 1-6 blue line. So you definitely have to have the number 1 defenseman. Maybe you could slide in with a decent goalie. But I think that's when you have a team that's built perfectly. Your forwards, your D, number 1 center, number 1 winger, a number 2 center, and a number 1 defenseman. You kind of need that. And good for Colorado, but the Leafs don't have that, guys. And I'm not going to keep harping on the forwards up front. They can't score all the goals all the time. They can't score 4 goals every game. So they take the L tonight to the Sabres. No one cares. What's really concerning is Matt Murray's not playing well. So we don't know if it's Murray, is it Samsonov? You guys know what Morgan Riley is. Morgan Riley is... He's the Rosen, man. He just is. We're not gonna win if you don't have a number 1 defenseman. And for the cameraman, I'm gonna regale you with some history here. In the 70s, it was Serge Savard. You can even say Larry Robinson, and I think they had another guy who I'm forgetting. Not Serge Savard. There's another guy. Fuck the Habs, but let me know. Then you get to the 80s Oilers, Paul Coffey. 89 Flames, Al McInnes. I'm trying to think here. Oilers won the 4. Oh, the 4 to roll by the Islanders, Dennis Potvin, one of the best ever. Then going to the 90s, it's Brian Leach, it's Zubov in 99 for the Stars, it's Lidstrom for all the Detroit ones, it's Niedermeyer Stevens for all the Jersey ones, Rob Blake, they even go get fucking Ray Bourque at the deadline, fucking rat fuck. They don't want to do it like Sundina, they don't want to suffer anyway. Probably smarter, you won a cup, and we keep going. But for you, cameraman, I'm going to educate you. 2 teams. The second time that the Penguins, you guys go around the way. The second time that the Penguins won the cup, Letang was out. Exception to the rule, and the 06 Carolina Hurricanes. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Remember that one? Frantisek Caberlet, I don't know if it was Glenn Wesley, Brett Hedican. Those are the 2 exceptions to the rule. I just gave you over 50 years of fucking NHL hockey. Hedman, Chara, John Carlson, if we're going to go into this era. If you don't have a number 1 defenseman, you don't win. So what did Kyle Dubas do? Because I've been cheering for Dubas lately. And I don't know, man. I think I chewed on a couple of mushrooms the other day with some friends, and it hit me like Aaron Rodgers. It hit me in the dark. No, by the way, mushrooms are awesome. Just in small amounts, people. Keep it to 2 grams or less. It's a formula that doesn't work. It just doesn't. If you don't have the right superstar or a combination of superstars in basketball, you don't win. You don't have the star quarterback, you don't win. You don't have the right coach in football, you don't win. In hockey, I didn't make the rules, people. You know, even though GF's big sexy, I never played. I love sports. I played rec sports. But you see the patterns. If you don't have certain things on your team, you can have 4 big forwards. You can have whatever you want on the blue line. You're not going to win the cup. So that's the negative and the truth. Optimistic that the Leafs can beat Tampa, of course. But again, let's play it back to ourselves. As the Matthews guy, we're going to get the Matthews guy in here.
Fuck.
We're going to get you in here.
What's up?
When you have him, you have a chance. When you have Marner, you have a chance. When you have Tavares and Nylander, you have a chance. When you don't have the number 1 defenseman and you don't have the concrete number 1 goalie, you were in there with, was that your girlfriend in there? I saw he overachieved, by the way. She saw. No, the point is, you're a Leaf fan. We're not going anywhere, and I'm tired. I'm officially, and I just met him tonight. What is your name, sir? Tony. Greasy wop. Anyway, GF, your host GF. we're not going to win until we get a number one defenseman. The goalie, maybe we can have an average goalie.
His name is Luke Shen.
Luke Shen, great number 6. And again, before you came out here, does DeMar DeRozan and Morgan Riley, doesn't it feel the same? They're good, but they're not Kawhi Leonard. It's like your ex-girlfriend. Now you got Kawhi in there. By the way, don't leave Kawhi by herself. What's wrong with you? The point is,
I trust her.
the point is, he trusts her. Holy fuck, I gotta teach this guy too.
Come on.
Sports, food, women, I'm teaching everyone out here. The Leafs, they're getting close. They have a chance to beat Tampa.
Yeah,
When
okay.
you got Vasil, exactly. When you got the lady knows, the random lady knows, nice jeans from 1995. The point is,
coming back.
no goalie, no defense, number one, you can't win the cup. Leafs, I hope I'm wrong. I haven't been wrong about the Leafs yet.